Everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and today I want to show you guys what we can make with tea bags. And what we're going to do today is a really cool collage for a journal cover. And I did a video the other day of showing you guys how I paint this one, and so I do a detailed video on showing you how I do this one on the tea bag. And yeah, if you want to go check it out, I'll try to remember to put the link down below. And if I don't, remind me, please. And I will post it for you guys in the description box. But I'm a couple ahead on videos, so when I say it, I'm like, I forget a couple days when I load this one up. And I'm like, oh, yeah, what did I say? And then, so yeah, so just remind me, and I'll do that. But it is in my videos if you guys just come check them out. But today I want to do a fun collage with them. Okay, so let's just get started here. And what I have, so if you ever have any paintings that you're not really, too happy about that you did, or some drawings or anything like that, and this is on paint paper, so it's a little thicker. And I did this the other day, and I'm like, nah, not really caring for it, I didn't really like it too much. So I was like, well, what can I do? I don't want to throw it out. It's a nice piece of paper, and it's got a cool background color to it and stuff. So I decided to go ahead and we can take some tea bags and do some decoupage on top of it and do that down on top. So let's get started. Let's see what we got here. This is just some parchment paper so I don't get glue everywhere. And let me grab a bigger piece, actually. I'll be right back. All right, I'm planning on making a bigger mess than that, so let's do this. If you're not getting messy, you're not having fun, right? Isn't that how it goes? I just need to turn it like that. There we go. Make sure you guys are in frame. All right. So now, what we're going to do is take our glue and water mixture, which is just 50-50, just Elmer's glue and water. Give it a good shake down. Okay. I just got a paintbrush here. Just any old paintbrush will do. Okay. And we're just going to start gluing her down. So I hope you guys are having a crafty day today and getting out some stuff that you can glue down and see where we can go from here. Like you could do napkins, your paper towels, anything like pattern paper is great to use, like the sewing pattern paper, tissue paper, and you can even dye your tissue paper if you want. And yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. You could tea dye it and put some cool colors on it, like food coloring you can use, avocado dye, onion dye. Yeah, and you can dye all your stuff, like your napkins or anything like that. And then start gluing them down. So yeah, so this is just watercolored on top. And I just take it and start gluing them down. Yeah, I thought this would just bring a little bit, I think this would be a fun little journal cover by the time we're said and done here. Okay, so I got that one. You guys can see that, right? Okay, good. I'd hate to be doing this way off camera. Okay, so there we go. And we're just gluing this down. Whoops. A little wrinkle in it is fun too. Just gives a little more character, Gives it a little something. But if you don't like the wrinkles, you can also, grab it and pull it and straighten out the wrinkles. Tea bags are very forgiving because, they're meant to go in like hot water, and they're pretty durable. we got that. And then we're just going to use some just tea bags. Just some extra tea bags I have. And these are the ones that fold like that. So it's kind of cool. Just a little square tea bag. So it's got a little seam in the middle of it. So we're just putting down some interest here. But like I said, you could do, it doesn't have to be tea bags. You could do all kinds of stuff. All kinds of things. And I definitely have videos on that if you guys just come look through my channel. And you will see. And I have a lot of linked videos down below. If you just go through and click on some of those, it'll take you in different places. Different junk journal worlds. Okay, there we go. All that. You can even take it in, do some tearing. I just love it how it just, the tea, how it just looks like, you know, it's just really neat. Just gives it a cool texture to it, you know. Yeah. Pretty cool vibe. Let's go this way with it. There you go. You just layer it up as much as you want. Okay. So that one's that easy. We got that far with it. Now I'm going to go dry it really quick and we'll do the next step. Okay. I was going to do some stamping. Just some fun little interest stamping here. Nothing too crazy. There we go. All right. Okay. Got that done. And then it's always nice to keep a baby wipe or a wet wipe or something around. My goodness. I got more ink on me. Okay. So we're going to do that. And I want to take some stencils and just some little rose stencils and flower stencils. And let's do this. And I got some black soot. And I'm just going to do some stenciling. Okay. There we go. So that's fun. So we got that. I think that'll be good. Just add some other stuff on there. And then you can also take some washi tape. So some cute washi tape here. I'm just going to stick it down at the bottom. I don't really want to cover up my vases, so let's go ahead and do this. Or, you know what? Let's go right through the middle. Yeah. Go right through the middle. This just adds another little something to it. Okay. And now I want to take my other stencil here. And I want to do, okay, let's see. Let's do some hearts. Yeah. And I'm going to use Distress Texture Paste. Is what I'm going to use. Okay. And I have my thing right here. kind of just hold it down just so it doesn't move. But once you get enough down, it should start sticking pretty good and not sliding all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to do just this part of the stencil. There we go. Just make it as smooth as you want. Okay. There we go. And just make sure to go ahead and just scrape as much as you can off of it, especially before you put it down the sink, because you don't want to clog up the sink or anything. And then there's a lot. So you got a lot that you can put back in. You don't want to waste it. And make sure to go rinse your stencil off pretty quick, because it'll stay dried on there and ruin your stencil. So I think that's all I was going to do with this for now. So I'm going to run and go rinse this off real quick. Okay, so while this is drying, we'll just put this one over to the side. And I have one already made here that I did. So that's been sitting overnight. And this one I did pretty much the same. I mean, they're the same. These two are the same. And then I did a little butterfly up here. So it's a little different, but it's pretty much the same concept. I used all the stuff. And what I want to do is I'm going to go to the sewing machine. And did I show you guys what kind of paper is underneath? It's the watercolor. It's 9x12, 90 pound, 136 GSM. So this is it's just cheap watercolor paper. So I mean, it's nothing too expensive or anything. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the sewing machine and I'm going to do some fun, just interest sewing throughout. And I'll be right back. Okay. So I just did some fun sewing just throughout. Just some fun little things. Nothing in particular. And now I want to do this fun little collage where it says, now this is my cup of tea. And it's a piece of fabric that I had from some material. Here, I'll show you. Grab it. Here. And it's just really fun material that I'm not sure. My mom sent it to me, so I don't know exactly where it came from. But let's get this party started. I think that's funny. And then just some fun tea stuff on it. And I figure with tea bags, this would be fitting to use. Okay. So let's do something here. So what I want to do is, this is just some cheesecloth that I avocado dyed. And some fabric that I avocado dyed. So I'm going to lay this down on top like that, and then go and do some interest sewing on top. Okay, so I just went through and just did some little wiggly stitches there. The technical term. Okay, so let's just find this where we want it. Okay, I'm thinking before we do this, I want to let's see. This is just something I thought of that I think would look pretty cool. So this is a crocodile, 3/16, 1/8 inch hole punch plus an eyelet setter. And what I want to do is I'm going to pop some holes in the side here, because if this goes on a journal, it'll open this way. So on this side, I wanted to do 3/16 here. I'm just getting it to kind of trying to space them out even-ish. And then let's just do another one here. I mean, it's not quite even, but that's okay. That's all right. Let's do that. And I want to do some seam binding here. And I got this off Etsy, and here's her card. Cottage Creations, Sherry Nelson. Go check her out on Etsy. And these are great. You get like a whole variety for a reasonable price of the seam bindings here. So I just want to see which one would work with it. Ooh, that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Okay, let's see. So we got this one or this one. I don't know. Decisions, huh? I kind of like the darker one. All right, doing it. This is happening. Okay. And yeah, go check her out. Let's see what you guys think. And what I'm going to do is get some. So I had these all organized in here, and I grabbed them out of my little closet I have right here. Dropped them on the floor. They went everywhere. I'm like, no. So I had to sit there and try to put them back, but you know how that goes. I'm like, come on. So they're kind of disorganized. I had them all nice and organized. And it just fell. Hit the ground. So that was that. I'm just making these a little bigger because my eyelets, for some reason, they're 3/16. I order them off Amazon, but they're bigger. I told you guys that, but it's like, I don't know why. They're just a little bigger than my punch is. So I have to make the hole a little bit bigger. I just thought this would be a fun little decorative thing to do on the side here. And then someday I will be making a journal cover with this, but for now, we'll just get it done and see how it turns out. Oh, I only grabbed 4 out, didn't I? Last one. Okay. Put it somewhere it's not going to fall on the ground. Okay, so there we go. Did you get that far? Let's see. I'm not sure how. So it would go up and up and up. Not sure. Okay, we'll wait on that because I'm not sure exactly how I wanted it. I just wanted to get those in before I got this on here. So we're jumping all over the place today. Let's see. So I don't want to cover up my flower all the way. I'm going to put it here. Put this one here. Put this one there. Okay. And then do a little lace down here. Okay. Then I want to stick that there. Little sunflower material. And then, as you guys can see, that's the thread that gets pulled off of the fabrics. And I tell you guys to keep those because they're really nice to throw down as a cluster. Just to throw on top like that. Or, I mean, underneath, you know. Just to add a little something. Makes it whimsical. Okay, so I think that looks cute. And all we got to do is glue it down. So let's do that. Okay, and I'm going to take the lace over and go sew it down real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and just sewed down the bottom on here for the lace. And I have these cute little twigs that I went out in the yard and put some twine. I grabbed some twine and wrapped them around, glued them, and then took these little clips and clipped them like that and let them dry. So I just did a little bit of that. And what I'm going to do is I want to glue them and frame them around. Like that. If you want, you can, I don't know if I want to break that one, but I'll just move this one down. There, I can glue it on top. So this is just optional. I just thought it'd be fun to glue some twigs down. Okay. So let's go ahead and just start a gluing. And I'm using Fabrifix glue. I don't know if I said that one. I don't know what I say. I think I'm going to do everything over the top. All the twigs on top of everything. Okay. Just doing a good amount of glue. Okay. There we go. That should hold. Isn't that cute? It's so much fun. Goes perfectly with our little tea theme. Okay. I probably should have glued it down first, but that's okay. I'm just going to guesstimate here. And then I can always work around the edges and get it glued. I like to mix it up a little bit like this and spread it out so it doesn't get big glob coming through the fabric of glue. But I think we'll be okay. Let's move it down as far as we can go. And any wet glue you see, you can just go ahead and, especially with the Fabrifix, you can ball it up real quick. Just while it's wet, you should be able to get it. So I think that should be okay. So there's our fun little masterpiece. And then we gotta add our cute little little decoration. I can't think of a word. Our cute little button and fabric decoration here. I could put it right in the middle to not cover up the twine. I think I like that. I could put it on that side too, but I already got the glue committed. The glue is committed, so that's where it's going. But I think that's cute. Okay, there we go. All right, and I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna work the ribbon in here and see how I want it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out how I want to do it, but I don't like the dark color. So I will switch it. And remember how I did that. Okay, so I'm gonna do this color. You never know until you put it on and look at it. So let's do that. And I went up, right? I don't remember now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I went up, down, and then up through the middle. Okay, and then I took this side and I went up. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but this is how I did it. Okay. So like this. So I just pulled it all the way up here. Might be a waste, but I could cut it, but then nah. Okay, and then I went through the middle again. Like that. Okay, and then you can straighten these out. I need more of this one. There. Okay, and then I'm just gonna tie a knot. Just a loose knot. And put my cute little wooden beads. Doesn't really matter. We'll just do some dangly beads from it. And then we are done with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And please comment down below if you could, and hit the like button. It helps me so much. I just gotta get this last one on here. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. And this is a great piece to put on in the front for a cover. And yeah, so if you guys could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting, guys.